Hi everyone, Mr. Man here with our first tutorial on photography. Just gonna be a quick intro, I think. We'll see. Let's get my big old noggin out of here and get right to the program. And when you're in your Adobe Creative Cloud, all the different programs and stuff, there's two Lightrooms. And for us, we're gonna work with Lightroom CC. This is Lightroom CC. And so you're just going to go here and click and go open. And let's try that again. There it goes. And you'll see this cute little dog. And every now and then you'll do updates and then the picture will change. And when you first open, you don't have any photographs in there. It's brand new. This is what you're going to see. And it's going to say 0. So we're going to need to add some pictures. But let's talk about the interface first. All right. So here's where you're going to add some photos. Plus sign. Makes sense. Okay, here's home. That's where we are right now. This is your library. Right now there's, you don't have any photographs, so how can you have a library of images? And if you're looking for people, if you click on that, it'll pull up people faces from your photographs, and you can, and it recognizes it. So there's a little bit of AI going on in here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and add some photos. So I'm going to go to plus, and I'm going to be in pictures. I'm going to go to TM. And let's see, which do I want? I was at Retson Nature Center in the not that long ago, so I'm just going to grab a few of those. So I'm in a Mac, so you gotta grab it this way, and I'm gonna go review for import. And there's all the images, and I could say, yep, I want them, or I can uncheck ones I don't want. But I think I'll take all 15, so I'm going to go and add photos. There it is. They're in. Doesn't get easier than that. Okay, so now what do you do? Well, see, now it says I have 15 photos. So, because I'm going to add more photos, when I put things in, I like to get a little organized. And so I want to go ahead and add an album. Well, there we go. How's about that? All right, so my album's going to be Retson Nature Center. There we go. Nicely typed. Include the selected photo. I could have had all selected, right? What I should have done is select them all, but I didn't. So now I'm just going to go ahead here. I'm going to click the first one, this one here, and hold the shift key down and click that one, and it grabs all of them. So if I want to grab everything, click one, hold shift, click the last one. Got them all. And all I have to do here is just pull them and drag them into there, and they're all 15 are in there. So as I populate this is sort of the all photos is kind of like a big box where you just kind of dump stuff. And then my albums is where I'm going to be organized and start to separate them. All right. Now, what next? Well, perhaps you've seen some of these icons here. They look kind of similar. And now, just a word of advice: you guys get 2 gigabytes of cloud storage. So these are being backed up in the cloud right now. And for me, shooting JPEG files, 2 gigabytes is a lot. It's just for this unit, so we're not really too worried about that. And you can always take things out of here and put new things in. So we'll talk about that as we move along. But here I went to these little sliders here, and then I have this menu, all these little menus here. Not little, there's a lot of menus. Okay, and what do we have? Well, there's something called geometry. Now, there's nothing. If I had a building that was crooked, I might go there. So eventually I can get things to go straight. That's what I would use that for. Optics has to do with your camera. Every camera has some lens distortion. Oops, come back here. And again, that's a conversation for another time. And then I'm just going up the, I keep clicking on something, I don't know why it keeps going away. Oh my goodness. What am I doing goofy here? Let's try this. Because what is going on in my demo? Don't know. All right. Let's do this. Let's look down here. Maybe this will make more sense. So here I'm in this is a grid view. This is a grid view with some information, and if I had things, so you can rate things. I could star things. If I want to get rid of some, I would give it an X, and so I know which ones I want to get rid of. So I give that an X. It's going to gray it out. And this is full view here, and then this is where I'm going to edit. And I am having the time here. What is going on? So let's start at the top here. We got light. Okay, exposure is how light and dark your picture is. Wow, look at what's there. So the processor that's in the program is recognizing your pixels, and this is what's called the global adjustment. So it's infecting every pixel that's an image. Image is made up of little dots of color called pixels. Contrast, the difference between your lights and your darks, so more contrast, less contrast. And all you're going to need to do for the beginning is just kind of look. I mean, you just experiment. What happens when you take your highlights down? Highlights are the bright spots. All right, all the light pixels. Shadows are all your dark pixels. Then you have what is known as your white. So these are just going to edit the white pixels, and this is just going to edit the black pixels. And then color. So there's a thing called white balance, and that's how the camera was reading white, depending on what you're. And this is with a cell phone. So if I go to auto, so that's the programming saying, hey, this is what your white balance was. This is much more warmer, you know. And this is what my camera shot it at. This was more what I remember, so I'm not gonna do auto. Then we have tint, which is, you know, greens to purples. I'm gonna leave that alone. Vibrance takes the mid-tone pixels, and let's bring it down to here. Yeah, takes the mid-tone pixels and will affect those. And whereas saturation is going to do all the pixels. And so I tend not to do much with saturation. And you can see little percentages here. And if I double click on the word, it's going to reset it. Okay. Texture, well, there's a lot of texture here. So do I want to accent that texture? Maybe so. Clarity is going to kind of sharpen the edges of things. I do a little with that, but there's not much I need to do here in this picture. And dehazing, when you're outside, there's haze in the air. You know, it's all the dust particles and the atmospheric particles. And so they do give kind of a haze to your images. And so this is a good place to kind of work on that. Sharpening, I like to use. That will really crisp up your pixels. And masking will, when I mask, what I'm doing is I'm not sharpening these pixels in here. I want them not to be sharp. I want my pixels around the edges to be sharp. And when we have an e-session, I definitely will elaborate on all this. And noise is just that graininess that you get in your picture because of the quality of the resolution, perhaps, or, you know, depending on what kind of camera you're using or cell phone. Because most of you guys will be using a cell phone, but if you have a camera, go right ahead. It doesn't really matter. And that's kind of what I wanted to start with this intro is go ahead and import some images. I just showed you how to do that by going to the plus sign. And then they're in there, and then we organized them into. I now have an album, and then I went over here to start messing around with my editing. This is my crop tool. You've seen that symbol plenty, and right now there's a lock symbol. That means if I move it, it's gonna. Well, I guess it's not locked. So if I lock it, it's gonna keep the proportions. You know, that aspect ratio. If I unlock it, then I can just say, you know what, I want to go to here. Maybe that's what I want. When I'm done, I hit my return or my enter, and I'm done. So I can crop here. These are going to help you do some what we call local adjustments in little areas, and those are things that I will demonstrate in when our first e-session. But for those of you that want to jump ahead and start messing around, what I want you to do when you go to your Creative Cloud, I want you to go for this one here, Lightroom CC. And then you'll come up, and it'll, of course, like I just showed in the intro, they'll be blank, and you'll come over to the plus sign, and you'll grab whatever photographs you may want. Got a couple of birds here. Get another bird. I like that one there. And I go review for import. Yes, I want them all. Gonna go add 3 photos. And you notice that actually it named the types of photos. So there's different file types. PSD, I mean, as I worked on in Photoshop already. And DNG means is a digital negative, which is a type of raw file. Again, those are all kind of more technical things that we're, for an intro video, we're not going to talk about. But that's the simple process of getting photographs into there. And this is where you're going to do your editing. I don't know why it was jumping around on me before, but, it's a goofy day. All right, so let's see. There we go. And it must be because they're still loading, I guess. Must be what's going on there. But here's your grid view. Here's your single image view. And a little side tip here in the beginning. If I hit the F key on my keyboard, I get a full screen image. Hit the F key again. So that's your secret tip for today. So Adobe Lightroom in the Creative Cloud. Start putting some pictures in there. And when we get to the unit, okay, when we come back, we're finishing up, we are finishing up graphic illustration, I do believe. And let's go to Blackboard here real quick. Should have had this open. Can't even spell my name. And what I want to do is just open up the page chart here for a second. All right, so here we are. When we come back, we're finishing up this unit with your first summative. And then, because obviously I'm doing this before spring break, this little video here. And then we'll start with this right after spring break. A week after that, we'll start with our photo challenges. It's going to be a lot of fun. So right now, but in the beginning, you can just kind of start playing and get things going. All right, there you have it. I'm done. That was my intro to Lightroom for you guys. Have fun and don't get too frustrated.